Hello guys, my name is Afrikenyan. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, continue watching my videos, and you will get great things concerning love, marriage, and many things. So guys, today I want us to talk about best advice ever in marriages. Best advice that I can give you that you should keep in your marriages, guys. So number one is you should choose to love each other, even in time of struggles, in time of hardships, in time of sickness, in time of difficulties. You should choose to love each other. That's the best advice in marriages. Number two, whenever your husband or your wife calls, ensure that you take the call, no matter what. Make sure that you answer the call. And when you are together again, if possible, kindly put off your phones so that you can have an good time together without any disturbance. I'm not saying that maybe you are cheating or something, but it's because you want to give each other time, ample time. You want to spend time together. So make sure that when you are together, if possible, put your phones on silent mode or switch off your phones. Number three is make time together a priority. Being together, making time for each other is good in marriages. So make that you budget for consistent dates together. Budget so that you can go for a night out consistently invest time into your marriage, because it's really good and it helps marriages when you have time together to share. And then again, number four is surround yourself with friends who strengthen your marriage. Do not surround yourself with friends who are negative on your marriages, who talks about your husband or your wife and gives you negative feeds. So do not surround yourself with them. Surround yourself with friends who gives you positive advices, and keep off from those people who tempt you and your marriage. Number five is advice on marriages. Make laughter a soundtrack in your marriage. Share moments of joy even in hard times. Find reason to laugh every day with your husband or your wife. Make laughter. There's a disturbance here, guys, but let's continue now. So when you argue, I was saying that when you argue, remember that you are partners and there is no way that you can say this one is a winner or this one is a loser. So when you argue, remember you are partners in everything. So you will either lose or win. You will not win or lose. Work together to find a solution, because you are not arguing. You are not in a match that this one will be a loser or this one will be a winner. So when you argue, make sure that you solve that problem and you find a solution. And then get to know that strong marriage rarely has two strong people. If you are married to be strong, there is a time that your husband can be strong in other things, and there is a time you as a wife can be strong in other things. So ensure that you work together, you lift each other. When someone is weak, lift him or her, and when the other one is weak, also you join hands and make sure that you strengthen each other, because you are partners and someone is weak in other things and the other one is strong in other things. So make sure that you make time and strengthen each other and give advice to each other where possible. And then another thing is prioritize happiness in your bedroom. I'm talking about your bedroom. Make sure that it takes more than sex to build a strong marriage without them. But it's also nearly impossible to build a strong marriage without it. Are you getting me, guys? In other relations, sex is not a priority. You can build a strong relationship without sex, but you know also that thing is a must in marriages, also in other marriages, to be strong. So remember that marriage is not 50-50. Divorce is 50-50, but marriage should be 100%. So when you are in a marriage, do not think of divorcing. Ensure that your marriage is 100% over 100%. It's not splitting everything in half, but both partners giving everything they have got. So in marriage, you should come together and bring together what you have, so that your marriage can be complete. And then give your best to each other, not your leftovers. Make sure that you give your best to your wife, you give your best to your husband. Do not, you should make your husband or your wife a priority in your life, guys. That's what I mean. And then learn from other people, but don't feel the need to compare yourself. You know, in marriage, it's a growth. So, when you are in a marriage, you learn from one another. You can learn from other people, but do not copy them. Learn from them and do it your way, and correct other things that you've learned from other people that you need to correct. And then God's plan for your marriage is masterfully unique. It's not the same as other people. So stop copying and stop comparing with other people. Just learn from them and make your marriage work in your own way. Another advice is that don't put your marriage on hold. When you have children, do not put your marriage in hold so that you can attend to the children. Make sure that your marriage is intact as your children grow. I know children can bring some disturbance a little bit, but make sure that your marriage is strong as ever as you bring up your children. Otherwise, you'll find an empty marriage or an empty nest. So make sure that as your children grows, you are also raising your marriage and keeping your marriage intact as the children grow. And then never keep secrets from each other. Secrets is enemy of intimacy. So when you have anything aside, kindly tell the other one. Let it the nail on the head. Let it be solved once and for all instead of you hiding, because it will eventually destroy your marriage. And then never lie to each other. That's another big enemy. Lies breaks trust, and trust is the foundation of a strong marriage. So when you lie, you will break your trust, and you know that the trust is the foundation of your marriage. So try as much as possible to stop lying to one another. When you make mistakes, simply admit and seek forgiveness and insist so that you can be forgiven. Say, I was wrong, I am sorry, and insist on forgiveness. Make sure that the other partner forgives you and your life will continue. Also, be trustful. Be trustworthy to one another, and make sure that you seek for forgiveness instantly. You give advices to one another, and then create an opportunity for trust to be rebuilt if the trust is broken. Make sure that you create an opportunity for your trust to be rebuilt. And then forgive, and let's move forward. When there is a mistake, just forgive one another and move forward and rebuild your trust again, because it's not impossible. It's very, very possible when you are open, you don't lie, and you say everything, and your marriage will continue. And then in other ways, be patient with each other. Your spouse is more important than your schedule. Your spouse is more important. So kindly be patient with one another. If there is any, let's say, any weakness or anything that hinders you, kindly be patient, because things will eventually be okay. And then lastly, model a good marriage that will make your sons to want to be good husbands when they grow up. So make sure that your marriage is the best. Model it and make it shine. Build it strongly, and do not make anybody enter your marriage or destroy your marriage. So guys, I think that's the best marriage advice that I've given you. Kindly, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, for more. Kindly watch my videos, share, keep a thumbs up, and leave comments down below. So guys, until next time, as I always say, grab a greatness by the handle, guys. Bye bye.